team banned.
See you guys in just a little bit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds reserve remaining. Time. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
Dark Seer.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ogre Magi!
Radiant team pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. We're here for some more great Dota Pit action. We're going to be taking a look at Season 5, the European Qualifiers, number 2. Holy crap, there's a bunch of weird old heroes that have come into this one. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Aosin. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far. What do you think? CK and Magnus.
I don't even know what to think. I just hope it's something weird like a support CK or something like that.
Yeah, so a couple of interesting little changes that went along with Chaos Knight. Now gives minus armor instead of the bonus damage. You can cast your illusions. Oh my god, the game is gonna break.
Oh, with the illusions?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody out there has played a lot of Dota, but when too many illusions get spawned, particularly when Dark Seer spawns them with vacuum, things go haywire.
We did crash once because of that yesterday.
Yeah, it was a problem. That was I think that was at least one of the crashes happened where the entire game just shuts down and everybody gets booted.
To ban.
Can't wait.
Dark Seer, Ogre Magi, still that ever popular bruiser support. Magnus and a Chaos Knight. I gotta say that keeping up and having to like click on each of the individual heroes to get the talents up is definitely something that's going to take some time to get used to, because there's no other way to check out what talents get picked except for clicking on them.
Radiant team.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe they should do something where whenever someone learns a talent, it just like pops up, kind of like when Rubik's spell seals.
That would be cool, definitely. I like that idea. Overall, I think that all of the changes that like have needed to be done have been addressed pretty quickly. So I'm excited to see what happens as we go forward with it. But for now, at least, Anti-Mage going to be banned out, as well as Drow Ranger, Slark, and the IO. Now third pick for alternate attacks. We've already got 2 melees. Are we going? There's actually 4 melees in this game.
Maybe we'll see a PA.
Ooh.
Something to pair up with the Magnus. You just want someone who can cleave. The double stifling dagger.
With empower on it, so double empowered dagger.
Although I think it's like just like randomly targets a second person whenever you cast it, I believe. Something like that. You can't
even it targets creeps. It doesn't prioritize heroes, I don't think.
OG's turn to pick.
So basically it doesn't sound really great.
Yeah. It's a little sketchy, definitely. Well, Slardar instead is going to be picked up now, so getting the remodel. We saw a game yesterday with Slardar where EGM was playing it, is that right? And
yeah, that's correct.
5
he had like a brown boot blink
before he had level 6. It was insane.
Level 5.
So there's certainly a lot of things still yet to be worked out, but that is pretty good. So a lot of disable on alternate attacks.
I think they're kind of scaring alternate attacks with this Chaos Knight, and I actually think it will be support Chaos Knight. I really hope it is. And I think they got the Magnus just to deal with the illusions. And if it's just a support, like you got a Magnus, they gotta pair it up with something.
10 seconds remaining.
That's true. I do kind of like that idea. It's sort of
5 seconds.
I think
remaining.
that's something that we've been seeing more often now in high level Dota is players going for like the first pick Naga Siren and that turns into a support after there's already been a bunch of counters committed to dealing with the late game Naga. But Visage now going to get taken as well. We saw him yesterday in the Alliance game, and he was also a monster. Really hard to deal with. He just lives forever.
Yep, and here's the mass cleave team, 4 melee, the bloodlust.
Yeah, that is pretty
10
scary.
seconds remaining.
God, he is just going to be able to farm so much. You need to start
5
committing
seconds
some
remaining.
heroes to be able to sort of infiltrate the Radiant jungle and disrupt stacks.
Reserve time.
I don't really think so. I mean, stacking is kind of way less of a thing now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if you decide to stack, it takes a lot more time. And it's not like, before you can just
Faceless
stack
Void.
2 to 3 camps.
Radiant
now it's
team
just like
ban.
most of the time you're just going to be dealing with 1 at most.
That's true. I hadn't really thought a ton about that yet, the really significant nerf to stack. And I guess that it just heavily prioritizes you clearing out your jungle and then coming back and doing it again. But
10
Faceless
seconds
Void is
remaining.
going to be the pick for OG. So
5 seconds
I
remaining.
guess it's kind of weird. There's not a ton of like wombo combo-y type of stuff here. You've got Darkseer
time.
with Faceless Void, but then what's the follow-up? It feels like they need some big AoE damage dealer because right now there's not a ton of damage on the board.
I think you're right. Maybe something that could combo with Faceless Void from
OG's
the mid
turn
lane.
to ban.
You know what I like to see? I like to see a Skywrath.
I was just thinking Skywrath. What if we
Skywrath
put that?
mid would be sick. I tried the new Scepter and I actually really I think it's hilarious. Every time you cast something, it just doubles up randomly.
10 seconds remaining.
You
That's
silence
so
one
much
person.
damage.
If someone else is in range, you silence 2 people. And same with the nuke, same with the concussive,
OG's
and
turn
same with
to
the
pick.
ulti. The ulti has a little strange interaction with it, but overall, it wasn't that bad.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to see how it goes down. For now, at least, they decided to ban out the OD and the Oracle.
The Shrek.
And it's going to be a Leshrac.
Radiant team
All right,
pick.
I like this too. The level 25 bonus edict, 50 explosions extra, I believe. That is 10 more explosions more than what it is already.
So I'm pretty sure that this means that it's going to be a CK
10
carry.
seconds
That
remaining.
we're not going to get the support this time around. And then
5 seconds remaining.
It might be a core Leshrac.
I guess that's true. There's so many different ways to play it.
I mean, like,
Venomancer.
who else are you gonna put mid, right? It's such a strange matchup.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, ladies and gents, we're hopping into the game now. Game number 2, alternate attacks backs up against the wall, and if they lose this one, they're going to drop down to that lower bracket. Who are you taking in this? Who are you feeling like is going to be able to come away with it?
I feel like alternate attacks could definitely take this if OG are out of position. That's like one of the very few ways. Either that or they, buy Blink on Slardars, Magnus, Benno, and Sven and just continuously fight. And they end up winning like roll trades for themselves.
All right. Well, we did not see an Arc
10
Warden in this game,
seconds
either
remaining.
picked or banned. A little bit surprising, but now instead it's going to be
5
just a
seconds
battle
remaining.
of the big bad guys. There's a lot of strength heroes in this game, and a little bit of trouble loading in. My map is, oh my god. Sometimes the load-in is a little bit rough.
Yeah, so
Prepare
S4's playing
for
core
battle.
Lesh. And it is support CK. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my god. Yapzor, we're doing it. Look at him. It can't do the zoom in anymore. That's frustrating. I need to figure out how to fix that.
So we gotta. I think one of the things about OG's lineup, I feel like it's a little easier to play too. There's just so many different ways you can set up. Whether it's a chrono or a vacuum, you can vacuum into chrono or just chrono on its own and fight it elsewhere with the other heroes and just let Void kill off people on his own.
So they're gonna put Yapzor up front and center. Trixie is playing the Darkseer, and for now at least it looks like it's going to be No Tail playing this
30
Faceless
seconds to
Void.
battle.
So a very odd movement pattern from both teams. It looks like they will be able to secure this bounty rune. So a couple of bounty runes going to be snatched and looks to be pretty fine. So what do you feel like is going to be sort of the early goals of each of these teams? Do you see either team being able to push and take towers early, or is it just going to be trying to keep the fights going?
Gold
I think
for
for
me.
our
Time is money.
alternate attacks, you want to... Oh man, this rune steel infiltration going on.
My god. What is happening? Are they going to start fighting? Reality Rift immediately misses the stun. All right. Going on the Ogre, and actually he does lose a bunch of his armor.
Die. Yeah. And Ogre is always, you know, hailed as one of the tankiest supports, but between the Reality Rift and the Blightstone, I mean, he only has 3 armor left.
Jeez. Okay, is this the answer to Ogre now?
I mean, debatable.
All right, we'll see if he can make it continue happening. I mean, Yapzor, he's doing a good bit of damage. Ogre is taking a ton with this, and the Ion Shell on top of him. Thankfully, there's a little bit of an Ignite going, but once Yapzor starts getting boots online, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah, this is a very strong setup. You know, the Darkseer +1 melee.
Not for you.
But it's not often that you see it's with a Chaos Knight, that's for sure.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I'm the worst. Oh man, there's gonna be a 2-minute delay. Alright, 2-minute delay and it's fixed. Sorry guys.
Oh no, did you forget the overlay?
No, I switched the overlay to the wrong one. I switched it to like WESG 2015 or something awful. Sorry about that guys. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Oh lordy, we're gonna have to make up for that one throughout the rest of the game. I promise I'll click on all of the talents. Alright, Yapzor is here again, going to run into the Ogre. Got some right clicks coming in as well as the stun. S4 in the area. Looks like they are going to be good.
I say no.
Oh, he decides to go for Lightning Storm. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected this.
I guess that's the thing that I was wondering about is like how quickly are we going to see the changes in these item builds? Because this is an ability that, you know, obviously was OP for a really long time, and then eventually it sort of was what kept him from being played in the mid roll. Do you think that's going to remain the case, or do you still think that's worth it to scale it up like that?
I mean, I think it's just preference. I don't really like Lightning Storm, but you can definitely make it work.
Yeah.
Still not a bad spell.
Alright. Well, meanwhile, the mid lane, Exotic Deer taking some damage. They connect there. That is going to be another kill going the direction of OG. Soul Assumption, very strong at these early levels, and they're able to make it happen.
Dire's top
one way
tower
you can run
is
it.
under attack.
Spam out the lightning and you build those Soul Assumption stacks.
Well, we've also got ourselves Mr. I mean, is that just sort of going to be the idea behind this whole mid lane? Is that you get Visage staying in the mid lane and then throwing out those Soul Assumptions?
I mean, it's
Dire's
gonna be
top
pretty
tower
good wherever
is
you
under
go. I
attack.
think like every lane, apart from
Dire's
the safe lane, like
structures
Void can't really do
fortified.
much, right? You can only right click, so you can't exactly build up charges. But whether it's mid lane or bottom lane, like Ion Shell can build up charges really fast as well, and
Okay.
just nuke someone down.
Interesting.
So Drax has two very strong lanes to rotate into.
Yeah. God. Oh my god, Anisha is just being a pest down here. This is the other thing, is you're already getting a bunch of Plague Wards. I want to see if he eventually goes for that 3 times Plague Ward HP and damage.
Oh,
It is
definitely.
so much damage.
You definitely take that over the minus 60-second respawn time. As nice as it sounds, I mean, if you're level 25 and you're dying, like, you should have buyback. You shouldn't be relying on a minus 60-second respawn timer.
Yeah. Particularly if you're playing this sort of core role that you've got here, and well, we'll see how they end up dealing with it. No Tail in the meantime, just being pressured continuously. Hasn't been able to pick up his Ring of Health yet either, and so is getting denied and just harassed continuously. God, this is such a frustrating lane to play against.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not that bad for him,
Dire's
though. I mean,
top
at least they
tower
can't
is
kill
under
him, since
attack.
he's still a void. Look at these guys just fighting around the trees.
Yeah, they want to get him. No Tail. Keep on getting chased around a little bit. They do have a sprint available, and No Tail is going to get revealed. Do they go for a crush? Not going to go for it.
No, there's not much reason. He's just trying to like annoy him. I mean, you can't really do anything to him.
Oh, Exotic Deer in some trouble. Right click's coming in the mid lane. Does he get the skewer away? No, he's still on the low ground. And they find the kill. S4, very well played.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's going for the old.
Oh, No Tail. I think he's dead as well. They find him up in the top side. Ninja barely going to be able to walk away with that one.
That's kind of surprising. I didn't expect him to die. He did pick up his ring of health at least now.
It's just such a frustrating lane. Oh, and in the meantime, Yapzor, almost got the reality rift, looking for the ogre, and they might just be able to take him down here. He's sticking around, I think, a little bit too long. Yapzor is still there. Oh, nice dodge away from the stun. Not going to get caught by that one. They're hanging on to it for the moment. Pull him back in now. They do throw out the fire blast, but we're still in some trouble. He's very quick, but there's the movement forward. Soul Assumption out. They find the kill. Jerax on a killing spree at this early point in the game.
This is a really strong combo. Like the CK Visage. I mean, you don't expect it, but one reality rift and then stun. Oh, mid.
I mean, it forces out 2 TPs, so that's a pretty good play right there as well by S4. S4 has just been dominating each of these games. He's really been having a good time.
I think OG are pretty comfortable with where they stand right now. I mean, No Tail's probably the only one who's getting stacked. Sort of. It's not really even that bad. They should just, continue pressuring the lanes. They're leveling up pretty decently as well.
I'm waiting to see this first Chronosphere come out too. No Tail is super ready, but in the meantime, they're instead going to go down bottom here. S4 in biz. They pull back in. Reality Rift. Damage is coming out with the Pulse Nova. And that is going to be a pretty quick and easy one. Just like that. If they wanted to, OG could keep the pressure going.
Yeah, S4 is just going to head back mid. Because he doesn't even have Edict, so it's not going to be like the greatest of tower pushes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Magnus
attack.
in the meantime. Ninja is going to scout out the Jerax is in the area. Still, it's been a very passive laning stage so far. As well, Chronosphere used in the top lane, and Nisha is going to get gone on. So, as I say, it's pretty passive. They find another kill. Look at the damage on the No Tail.
Yeah, level 3 or level... Oh, he's already 7.
Dire's
Level 4
middle tower
works.
is under
Really
attack.
annoying to deal with. You don't have enough life right there.
RP in the mid lane. S4 is out of mana, in some trouble. Fire Blast is there, and the Crush to finish it off. I would have to turn that one back around.
OG just waiting for this shrine. 15 more seconds. As Lumi likes to call it, taking a shower together. That's what he calls the shrines.
God. Oh, Lumi. That's coming back up shortly. 5 seconds. Do they want to fight around this, though? That's the question that I got. It looks like they're going to bring in No Tail.
Yeah, No Tail. He wants part of this team shower.
A soldier's fortune.
All right. Good stuff. That's an interesting way to do it. You TP a little bit less distance, and maybe they can make something happen off the back of this. He's already gone for the Vanguard build.
I feel like Fort should consider getting points in the okay, just pick it up now. Yeah. You definitely want like at least a couple of points so that if you do make the ganks happen, you can at least transition into doing damage to towers with just a couple levels of either. I think 1 isn't really enough, but 2 and onwards is definitely very strong.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just so much value after you take a gank. Like, down there in the bottom lane, they probably could have taken that tower. So, now that they have it up, they'll be able to do that. Ninja hiding out for a moment. Could go for a sprint in and try and go for some kills. Or again, maybe in some trouble. Soul Assumption levels are up. They're going to pull him back in. Soul Assumption finds the kill. S4 also going to get caught now, though. In some trouble as well. Shockwave follow-up. Yapzor going to go down. A really nice combination there used, and alternate attacks take 2 high-value kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, a little bit of an overcommitment. They were ready with that Venomancer. Oh, Jax. No, he's fine.
Dire's
They need
middle
one
tower is
over here
under
to the
attack.
side. Faye, there's a huge
Radiant's
Chronosphere
bottom
up on the
tower
high
is
ground
under
for the moment, and
attack.
it looks like he is going to go down. Meanwhile, over towards the mid lane, they weren't able to run down Jarex.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I wonder if I'm not too sure what Dota is gonna buy next. I'm just kind of curious because he doesn't have anything queued up except for an Orb of Venom.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it's
Dire's
worth it
top
to
tower
try and
is
go
under
for the
attack.
Radiance? That's still a pretty good build on... you got the buff to the hero damage at the very
Radiant's
least.
bottom tower is under
I
attack.
think he should just go for the
Dire's top tower
stronger
is
single
fallen.
target item or damage item.
Radiant structures
Okay.
There's
are
enough
fortified.
AoE. I don't think. And I don't think he needs a farm like that.
Core gonna get caught out. Oh, good
Oh,
skewer
huge
into a
RP.
3-person RP. The crush is there as well as a hell of a lot of damage, and No Tail might end up going down sub. He does have a time walk, so it's gonna be a little bit tough, and Jarex is gonna be their Grave Chill, slowing down the Slardar. Not able to catch them, and well, the Shrine is there as well. Looks like Jarex will be able to escape. Really nicely played, and talent-wise, we're starting to get into the first of them. Movement speed or experience gain. We'll see which way Veno decides to go. Magnus
I
is
think
already
you,
committed for
I
attack
think you
speed.
definitely take EXP gain, especially since he went for the Midas. I think you almost 100%. Oh, but he didn't skill it.
Oh, he didn't.
He
You're
didn't. He
right.
skilled something else. Oh, I think this is a big mistake. Okay, maybe not like that big of a mistake. Pretty big of a mistake.
Yeah. Get bonus strength for Faye as well. No Tail, suddenly a whole heck of a lot of people right in his face. The right clicks are coming. Can they find the kill? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Time walks it off.
Dire's middle
And
tower
just like
is
that,
under attack.
Void, fine and dandy.
Yeah, he's really tanky, the Vanguard.
So if we're thinking about CK, he's going for Ags. You can see it queued up right now, at least for the moment. This might be changed later. Do you go just mass stats for Void instead? You go like, you know...
I mean, you can definitely make it work with just something like Manta Diffusal, for example, would be really good. Because then you have an army of Void Illusions that monoburn.
Oh my god. That is pretty scary. I mean, it was nerfed, obviously, but if you have the CK illusion creating thing, it probably makes it that much better. Chronosphere is back up and online. Can they catch Faye? Not going to be able to do it. Yeah, but this Edict will take down the
Radiant's
tower
bottom
very
tower is
quickly.
under attack.
It's already gone.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, TP's in now, in towards mid. They want to try and catch here. Grave Chill just a little bit outside of range.
Yeah, they're all Bloodluster as well, a little too fast for them. But they're grouping up, they want these tier 1s.
Looks like No Tail went for no points in the talent tree yet either. Instead, just opting to get
top
more levels
tower
up in
is
his
under
skills.
attack.
I think his is
Radiant
not as
structures
important, but
are
I think the
fortified.
Venomancer one is super important.
Okay.
Especially with the timing of these Midas, you want that 20 XP as soon as possible.
Oh, and he did end up going back for it again. So yeah. Midas still off cooldown. Veno's going to try and remedy that momentarily. Could still go for a big play here if they wanted to try and go on somebody, but does not look like OG want to take that chance. S4 building.
There was actually a
Radiant's
Venomancer
bottom
play history
tower
as
is
well.
under
This
attack.
is pretty much the build that they go for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just Arcane Boot into Midas, and then you get Scepter or Veil. He went Veil and then Blink.
Oh, all right. Jarex Crush, big Chronosphere connects onto 3. Do they have enough damage though? Ion Shell's going to be there. Wall is dropped.
two-legged freak. Leader of Frontier.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Selfish.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
A soldier's fortune.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I only wanted to kill.
Triple kill! Humility.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What surge is this?
Thrice the torment. A tithe to the impurities. Invisibility! We see you.
That's exact.
A soldier's fortune.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Out. We see you.
My honor. Sometimes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Commend me to the void.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Only to your weakness.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Time is money.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Unstoppable ownage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Triple kill!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
At last! That's exact.
I've seen this in my dreams.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
put me back again. Your armor.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dead.
I know you are, but what am I?
By my lights,
Radiant's
I can do
bottom
better.
tower is under attack.
Get yourself together!
Okay. I hear the deep ones calling.
Like a light. I return. Freak.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Your elements.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Killing spree. Own
Scour.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree. Own
Radiant's top tower is under attack. OG victory!